Michael owns a drug business in the community where a lot of people are scared of him. Not only that, he controls most of the businesses in the community. Now, Michael sent one of his boys for a business whereby he was unable to succeed. Upon coming back, Michael got angry and ordered his other boys to beat this colleague up. And upon doing that, he ended up shooting him and he died, disposed of his body on the street. Then Michael warned the boys not to tell anyone about this incident. Michael and his boys continued to do dirty dealings in the community and even outside of the community. This went for a while, and one day the boys started complaining to Don that they've heard some news that the police is coming into the neighborhood and they are tracking all the bad boys. And after hearing this information, Michael told the boys they need to lay low on all the dealings for a while until the police leave the community. They abide, but some of the boys did not want to abide by that rule. Michael said, look, you need to do that for your own sake and for our business. If you want us to continue making money, you need to lay low. And because of this lay low that he brought about, Michael and his right-hand man went on a break in the house. Upon reaching the house, Michael saw that the mom has employed a new maid. Michael didn't want anyone to be beside the mom aside him, so he was shocked to see the maid. Quickly, the mom said, look, you know how sick I've been lately and I can't do some of the cleaning and even cooking, so I employed her. She was highly recommended and I think she'll be of help. Quickly, the maid addressed herself as Diane and greeted Michael and said she is going to be very diligent in her work. Michael didn't want to believe anything that was coming out of her mouth, but the mom convinced him to give her some time to be able to assess this maid. Of course, Michael went on and told the maid to be very careful because he has a lot of eyes on him and even the mom. So if she wants to maintain her job, she needs to be diligent. Diane promised to be diligent in her work. After that, Michael went on about his duty, calling some of the boys to be sure that they are okay wherever they are. After a week, Michael and his right hand James went back to the business once again. They continued to do their dirty dealings, and then one day, while the boys brought in a very huge consignment business for them to do, and this is going to bring in a huge amount of money. They are supposed to block one politician, kidnap him, and of course take the money and ask for ransom. Michael was happy that this is going to be a very successful operation as they continue to plan in executing this business. Then Diane was also treating Michael's mother very well in the house, and she has been able to build some confidence and trust in her. Michael came to the house once again to see that Diane and his mom were having a good chat. Immediately he realized that no, there's no need holding anything against her when she hasn't done anything to his mom or even to him. Quickly, Michael started warming up to Diane. His mom was also happy that the strong-hearted son is warming up to the maid. After all, she hasn't done anything wrong or otherwise for them to have doubt at her. Diane was also warming up to Michael. Anytime Michael comes home, the food is served and everything moves on smoothly. He started making advances towards Diane. Diane, on the other hand, was really holding back in those advances. After that, one day James called that this is the day they are going to execute the plan that they have been building for a while now. Then, after doing that, the day of execution came. The boys kidnapped the politician, asked for ransom, got all the money. And after a week, they had to lay low once again before they start spending all the money they got from kidnapping this politician. The boss, which is James, bought a car for the right-hand man, James. And then also, Michael gives a huge amount of money to his boys. They were all happy, jubilated, going to parties and clubs and just spending money on drinks and women. This went on for a while, and again, they had to plan another deal again. This time before that, again, they have to go on low. Whilst going on low, Michael came home and saw that Diane has been very faithful and trustworthy for a while now. The advances he has towards her has been building on, and he thinks he's in love with Diane. Quickly, the mom called him and said, "Michael, it seems like you like my maid." Yes, Michael did not deny it at all. He said, "Yes, I like her." As they were professing the love, James walked in and heard the conversation. After the mom left, James said, "Michael, wait, boss, you love this maid. Why do you want to jeopardize your reputation? You know you're not supposed to love. Our business is a dangerous one. We can't find love that easily." Michael said, "That does not mean I can't find love. That is you. I'll be very careful. After all, she doesn't know what we do." That all means that Dan doesn't know the dirty business that they do. After everything, one day, Diane was preparing food for Michael, and quickly she wanted to poison the food. James walked into the kitchen and saw her and said, "Diane, this is not a time to do that. I saw you. This is not a time." Diane said, "You know the reason why I am here. You know I don't have to repeat to myself." James said, "We have been planning this for months. This is not the time. We need to catch him red-handed. Killing him is not going to solve the problem." At this point, you'll be asking yourself, what exactly are they talking about? Diane said, "We need to move quickly because he's having feelings for me, and that is not the reason why I'm here." James said, "Don't worry. We are on track. This last business we are going to be doing is where we are going to catch him. So don't worry. Don't kill him yet." After that conversation, Michael walked into the kitchen and saw them and said, "Is there no problem?" James and Diane said, "No, there's no problem." Quickly, they despaired from that, and Diane served them the food. Next day, Michael came back home with some good items for Diane. She accepted them and thanked him for that, and quickly said he is in love with her. Diane also said, "Yes, I like you. I don't know if your mom will approve." Michael said, "Well, I'm a grown adult. My mom will approve anything or anyone I like." After that, Diane and Michael slept together. They had to make their relationship official so that Michael's mom will start treating her with a little respect. After making the relationship official, Michael and James went on another business deal with the boys. They got back. This was about stealing from the bank. They got the money they wanted and started spending it lavishly on women and, of course, clubbing. One of these clubbing, as they were partying, police stormed the yard and arrested them. Of course, they demanded for police warrant. They showed to them and said, for killing the promise and also kidnapping the politician. They didn't want to deny it, but of course the warrant was there, and all the boys were arrested. Before they got arrested and they were moving out, Michael saw James in the police uniform. He was shocked and said, "Wait, James, you are part of them?" Quickly, James said, "Yes. I have all the evidence we have against you for killing, for kidnapping, stealing, and all the dirty things you've been doing. You can't run away this time." Michael said, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you." James said, "It's too late. You know I have all your secrets. Cut on camera and everything." Next day, Michael was in the police station and Diane visited. Diane visited and said, "Finally, you are where you are supposed to be." Michael was shocked and Michael asked, "What do you mean? Did I do anything to you?" "Well, not to me, but to my brother. You remember the guy you killed and threw on the street? Promise." "Yes, that was my brother. I learned he joined your gang and killed him. You thought no one saw you, but your car was seen dropping him or his lifeless body on the street. So I tracked you, did my own little investigation, and I was here to take revenge, kill you. I've tried so many times to poison you in the house, but of course, James, who you already know is also a police officer, asked me to stop. So yeah, I'm happy you've been caught and you will rot in jail." No, Michael said, "Well, I'm not sure I'll rot in jail. I'll get a good lawyer and be out." Diane said, "We'll see about that. With the evidence I have and with all the evidence we've gathered all over these months, I'm not sure you'll be coming out soon. And for killing my brother, I swear you are going to pay for it. Your mom is a good woman. I'm sure you know you are not a good person. You're going to rot in jail." After that conversation, Michael knows the end is already near for him. Diane left and met James outside. James said, "I hope you're happy now." He is not leaving the cell. He is never going to leave the cell. The concrete I have on him, the videos, voice notes, pictures. Look, he's not getting out anytime soon. And you already know that. Diane said, "Well, if he ever gets out, I will get him on the street and kill him myself, because I know my revenge will have to see to it that he is not out of that cell." James promised to make sure that Michael pay for all the sins he has done or committed against people. Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recaps.